let me put this to you. How confident are you of this?
As confident as I could be.
What does that
I
mean?
have ever been.
I'll tell you why
I listen, Karan. I'm not in the business
No.
of predicting elections.
I'll tell you why I asked
in my
that
life.
question. I'll tell you why I asked that question. How confident are you? Because in May 2022, you predicted that Congress would be routed in Himachal. It won. In September 2023, yes,
Did I?
You're on record.
Wait, where?
You're on record. We've got it.
No, but this is your last time also. You are always trying to create a hypothesis and trying to put it on the guest side.
No, I'm not creating a hypothesis.
Show me a video, Karan. Now it's because you have said it something.
Yes, absolutely.
You are not dealing with some spokesperson of a party. If you show me a video of me telling that Congress will be routed in Himachal, a video
in May 2022.
Hear me out. If you show me, I will quit the job, or you apologize publicly on the camera. Show me the video where I've said that Congress will be routed in Himachal.
Does it have to be
on video?
Just a second. Does it have to
Hear
be
me
video?
out. Don't try to pin
I'm
down
not.
things.
Hang on a second.
I'm not letting you go out of this. No, I'm not letting you go out of this.
You don't have to let me get out of it.
No. You see when
Can I finish?
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Hang on a second.
When you are interviewing a person and you take great pride in being factual.
I am being factual.
Stick to the fact.
You haven't even let me finish.
Show me the video. Release it on the wire where Prashant Kishore has said that Congress
Does it have to be a video?
Yes.
Why can't it be something you said to a newspaper?
I don't know. A newspaper can write anything. You can write anything. Show me where I've said this.
Show me where there are loads of things that are written by newspapers.
I don't count.
And it has been a
No, you can't. I go from here, and what you write in your news publication is none of my business. What I say, show me that words. If I have said that Congress will be routed in Himachal in 2022, I am saying on camera, on record, that I quit what I do. But if you are wrong and trying to put your perception in my as my statement, then please be man enough to say sorry about it.
Forgive me. I am always man enough to let me finish now. Let me finish without your raising your voice. Let me finish without your interrupting me.
You are not going to intimidate me.
Interrupting me. I am always man enough to accept my mistake.
You have made a mistake
frequently.
You have already made a mistake.
However, I am quoting what has been in the newspapers and what has been on websites. I have not made a mistake. I am quoting what has been in newspapers and on websites, and I'll repeat what they said. In May 2022, you are quoted as having said Congress will be routed in Himachal. In September 2023, you are quoted as having said BRS would win Telangana, and it did not. Those are the reasons why I said, how confident are you this time round? Because according to newspapers, according to websites, you were wrong on that occasion. You can raise your voice, so can I. It doesn't serve any purpose. I'm not raising it.
Please raise.
And let me add on. I am never embarrassed in accepting a mistake.
Do not try to intimidate me.
But I have not in this instance made a mistake.
Do not try to intimidate me.
I'm not trying to intimidate you.
You will not be able to intimidate me.
You are trying to intimidate me.
You will, nobody, no journalist, nobody can intimidate me. I stand by what I say, and you have already backtracked on camera.
You're the one who raised your voice.
You said that I have said this. Show me the video.
Okay.
Show me the video or apologize.
It's interesting that you reacted the way you did. That itself will be of interest to the audience. I'll just point that out.
Oh, please, you don't try to be a clever journalist.
I'm not being a clever journalist.
Don't try to
Can I continue or do you wish to stop?
No, why should I stop?
Then let me continue.
I don't want to give you that privilege that I said something and he ran out of my interview. I can deal with you and four like you. I congratulate you. Please
now
go
let
ahead.
me continue with the next question. If Mr. Modi,
if you do not believe by what I'm saying, if you have no faith, why are you interviewing me? Go and interview those who you want to interview.
It's not that I don't believe what you're saying. The question was how confident are you? Confidence doesn't mean lack of belief. Confidence means are you sure?
Go ahead,
or
Karan.
is this just
go ahead with your
80
next
or
question.
90% certainty?
Go ahead with next question.
I will happily go ahead with the next question. I thank you.
Please go ahead.
I will, and I thank you for letting me go ahead, and I thank you for not getting upset enough to walk out.
Please go ahead. But you have your own experience with walking out. People do not walk out. They are not fearful of you or your questioning or your line of questioning or your style of questioning. Do not live in this perception that you are so aggressive and authentic that people will run away from you. Please go ahead.
Why are you personalizing it?
Go ahead.
Why are you personalizing
Go ahead.
it? I will definitely go ahead, but
Please.
why are you personalizing it?
Because you said, will you continue or walk away? That means you have experience of people walking away from your interview very often.
I didn't say, will you walk away?
You said that.
No, I said, will you continue or do you want to end the interview?
No.
Not walk away.
You're
playing
with words.
I'm not playing with
Just
words.
go and rewind.
I'm not playing with words.
I hope you will play the same interview
The
in the same
entire interview as recorded, word for word, without a second being left out, will be shown.
Please.
That is a guarantee.
Okay, please, go
Now,
ahead.
earlier in this interview, on 2 or 3 occasions, you said that Mr. Modi no longer has the euphoric support he had in 2019. He no longer has the blind support he had.
I didn't say that. The problem with you is you ask a question, you hear the answer of the interviewee, and then you reword it the way you want to reword it.
Your
and
words were he doesn't have the euphoric
I said
support
what I
he
had to
has.
say on that. I do not
But
want to.
let me just
if
ask
you
the
want to ask the question again, ask. I will
But
answer.
I'm asking a question.
No, don't repeat what I said.
I'm repeating.
Just ask the question. Don't repeat what I said.
Does it mean that if he doesn't have the euphoric support and the blind support he had in 2019, and yet has a substantial majority this time round of 30 or 30 plus, that he could be a weaker prime minister than he's been?
Possible.
Possibly.
Possible.
Would he be capable of taking the big decisions that he's talked about?
He has, so long he has support in the parliament, he could.
So he could still push through things like a uniform civil code. He could still push through delimitation of Lok Sabha constituencies, which is due in 2026.
Without doubt. Because delimitation of Lok Sabha anyway is a
So
constitutional
the loss
thing.
of blind support won't matter to the sort of prime minister he is.
Not in immediate term, not in the near term.
In what sort of term could it matter?
In longer term, in 2 years, 3 years, you could have people or segment of population who might not agree with what he legislates or what he brings as a new decisions. People can dissent and people can go and dissent, and they have done that even in his previous regime. The farmers protested against his decision. He had the majority, still farmers protested. So the section of society could get angry with him, could not like what he is doing. You have seen it in Indira Gandhi's case. In 1971, she had a brute majority. By 1973, people were literally baying for her blood on the street. It's a part of the democracy.
One last question. If he wins a comfortable third term with a sizable majority, 30, 40 seats, where does that leave the opposition?
That's for the opposition to decide.
But as an analyst?
No, that's for the opposition to decide. Country has enough opposition, don't worry. Country's opposition or the dissenting voices are not function of what Karan Thapar does, what Prashant Kishore does, or what Rahul Gandhi does. There are more than 600 million people whose living conditions, whose economic well-being may or may not be as they would like it to be, and they would be always be the dissenting voice. They are more likely to be dissenters vis-a-vis any government or the system, and hence there will always be dissent, there will always be opposition. Whether opposition parties or leaders or formation are able to take them with them, they are able to galvanize them, convert them as their supporter, voter, that's a different thing. But opposition in this country has never been weak, will never be weak.
Prashant Kishore, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Karan. Great meeting you.